Recently, China's top legislative body announced that Hong Kong's next chief executive will be elected in 2017 from a small list of carefully pre-screened candidates. That falls short of expectations for truly free elections. Thousands of people have taken to the streets in Hong Kong to protest the restrictions. They want more autonomy. Here are 3 things to know about the protests in Hong Kong. The first thing is that you'll hear the students speaking frequently about democracy and freedom. That's the word that puts the Communist Party of China into conniptions, and it appears to be a direct challenge to the party's continued one-party rule. These demonstrators also are in their teens and 20s, and it makes it look an awful lot like 1989, the protests at Beijing's Tiananmen Square that were suppressed by the army. But we have to keep in mind that in the Hong Kong protests, we're not talking about democracy for all of China. They're looking for a degree of self-rule for Hong Kong, which is, after all, a special administrative region. It's not mainland China. The second thing to know is that from the perspective of the protesters, China reneged on pledges it made in 1997 when Hong Kong reverted from British to Chinese rule. There was a basic law signed that guaranteed Hong Kong autonomy, freedom of speech, free assembly, one country, two systems, they call it. They were also promised universal suffrage by 2017. And to them, that meant that they should not only elect the chief executive, they should be able to choose from a free slate of candidates. The third thing to know is that beyond all these slogans about democracy and freedom, there are some real bread and butter grievances. Hong Kong is extremely overcrowded. It's home to 7 million people, but last year you had 41 million mainland visitors. And that puts a strain on resources. Real estate prices are in the stratosphere, and young Hong Kong kids have a hard time getting jobs because they have to compete with, the cream of the crop from 1.4 billion mainland Chinese. And Hong Kong is really like a separate country. It's not, they're not like Tibetans or the Uyghurs of Xinjiang, but they have their own culture, very British influenced. They don't like spitting, they don't eat in the subways, they speak Cantonese, not Mandarin. And so when they're talking about democracy, what they're really saying is we want some control of our own future and our own culture.